So this file that I'm working on right now, it's already completed, right? But when we go into our point file, our ERP, if the bar completed the application, online application, we're going to go to bar application, and we're going to find that first, whatever bar we're working on. But in this case, it's this first one. If they have documents, they uploaded documents, they will be saved here. We can click on each one or download all files. But from here, we're going to click, okay, this XML button is going to download the XML. And when we open our Calyx point, sorry about that.
File.
You're going to go to
the blank
file,
one.
And then you're going to, hold on, let me actually go. So you can go file, new, loan, and click borrower, or you can click this blank and just click borrower. So it's totally up to you. It's very slow at the moment, so just bear with me.
Okay.
It goes very slow. So let me see if I can find a file that has documents. Okay. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. So now we're going to go file, and we're going to import from, and we're going to put 3.4 Mismo. Now we're going to find the file we just downloaded. So it's going to be this one.
Oh, okay.
And so as you can see, some information is already going to be updated. Some information we have to compare and contrast from the
ERP.
Yes, the online application from ERP, or from the documents that we just downloaded from them. So it should be this one right here. So these documents, we're going to put in, I'm going to put it into a new folder, because in the zip file, I can't edit the names. So I'm going to go quickly just to show you how to rename these documents. So on Notion, you have this how-to label.
Yeah.
So just so you can compare, but it's going to be bank statement, and I think this one's not. Okay, so it's the way we have it on this one in particular. I think on Notion it's already updated, but it's the bank statement. We're going to put the bank name, the last 4 digits of the account number, and then we're going to put, instead of the date, June 6/30/2023, we're going to put the month. So June 20, and then the year.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
in this case, so it's bank statement, Wells Fargo, and actually, if I recall, we changed the date to be first. So in this case, the statement here is for June or August 30, ends August 30/31. So this is going to be August 2024 statement for Wells Fargo.
Oh.
Account number, the last 4 digits, so 4653, and then we're just going to put Ryan's name because this is his account. Okay. I personally like to copy and paste everything, so that way it's a lot easier instead of having to type everything in. So this is for July statement.
Oh, yeah. So it would be
now
easy
we're
for
just
you
going
to
to put JUL, July, make sure it's 4653, again, for Wells Fargo, and it's for Ryan. Okay. Next statement. So this is a duplicate, so we're just going to go ahead and delete this one. This statement here, so it's a wealth front for Ryan. This is July statement. And
different bank?
Yes, it's a different bank.
Yeah.
So then we're going to, now here we're going to change the month,
and then
the bank name, and the account number. So this is wealth front. So I think this is the account number here. So we're just going to put the whole thing. 8W103 baby 3.
So the one in Ocean is actually updated, right? I can just follow there.
Yeah, it should be already updated.
All right.
Again, so this is for same web front, but for August tax returns. So this first couple pages are just information. So we want to scroll down. So when we request documents, we request all pages of their tax returns. So we are going to scroll down until we find the actual tax return pages. So this one's going to be labeled as 1040. So we're going to label it as the name of the tax return underscore the year, and then it's going to be the borrower's name. So there are several different tax returns. So please, when you're labeling it, make sure you are labeling it the correct form. So the 1040 is going to be for our personal business accounts, personal tax returns. For business tax returns, we have the 1120, 1120S, the 1065. So whenever it comes to that, when we label it, we're going to put the name of the form, the year, and then we're going to put the business name, because those are business tax returns. Those actually include the business names. Unlike this one, that's a personal and it's for the borrower.
So that one is just simple. 1042, 2022, Ryan.
Yes. So this one, again, it's 1040, 2023, and this is for Ryan. Please note that some self-employed borrowers have only 1040s. They don't have a separate business tax return, and that's because they file this form called Schedule C for self-employed. Okay. So this particular borrower is a self-employed borrower, but he doesn't have a separate tax return for his business. He files his business under his own personal, but that's why there's the Schedule C for his business. This is our insurance. The insurance, when it's a refinance, when we get it from the borrower, we're going to label it as HOI underscore the property name, property address, and then the expiration date. So it's going to be Ryan, the 16212 Blue Beaver Way is our subject address. You can see this one here. It's his primary home. So insured. And then this policy is good to this date.
Yeah.
Okay. Once it's been submitted, we request for the lost payee and loan number to be updated. So in this case, this mortgagee, it's also known as lost payee. When we update this to the correct new bank information with the correct loan amount, instead of labeling it HOI, we're going to label it as EOI. So EOI, yes. It's the same document. It's just that when it's labeled EOI, it's considered that it's been
Updated, yeah. Updated with the current mortgage clause.
yes. So it shows it on the how-to. It has the different labels.
Yeah.
When it's a single family home like this one, when we update our lost payee, we're going to request this replacement cost estimator, as well as a paid in full invoice. Since this policy, oh, I closed it. Since this policy was renewed in August last month, this has already been paid in full. So when we request the lost payee to be updated, we're going to request the RCE, the replacement cost estimator, and a paid in full invoice. Okay.
Okay.
For refinance as well, we always collect the mortgage statement. So this is the mortgage statement. And then, so mortgage statement, property address, and then we're going to put the due date. So the next due date is October 1st. So we're just with 10.
01/24.
Okay, so this is the insurance duplicated again. I guess he uploaded, so we're going to delete that. And then, I don't usually upload this, but it's an income calculator. I don't know.
I don't need to do income calculator, right?
No.
I hate math. Okay.
Well, not at the beginning. I don't know if you're going to be essentially doing full processing or just strictly to the submission part. But
Okay.
at this point, no, you're not going to do income calculation.
Okay.
So after everything's been renamed, this income calculator, I'm just going to go ahead and move it to our other folder because we don't need it at the moment. We're missing the borrower's driver's license or passport, so we need an identification from them to complete this information here. But we're just going to go based off of the ERP that he completed. So match the social, the birth date, email address, and their contact phone number.
Yeah.
Okay. Primary current address. Again, it's the subject property, so we're just going to put in this one. We're going to copy the present address only because it's a refinance and it's for this subject property. Okay.
Yeah. The same
for
property.
purchases, yes. For purchases, we're going to put in the address that we're doing the purchase on.
Okay.
Okay. So this
Yeah.
property, we already ran the property profile, so I'm not going to request it, but we're going to pull the property profile for the subject property, and then we're just going to confirm. So this is a single family. So the attachment, we're going to put it as detached, and then the property type detached as well. So when it's detached, it's a single family. Sometimes you'll also, it's not on here, but sometimes depending on the lender that we're submitting to, it says SFR. But just note, detached means single family.
Single family. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This mixed use manufactured, no, and this is for one unit. If the property is a multi-unit, like a duplex or a triplex, you would just put the number of units the property has. You can find it on the property profile that you would have ran right here under the number of units, or if you Google search it, it'll tell you. Originator, in this case, we're going to put the originator, the loan originator, processor, GIA. The rate is usually given to us by the loan officer if they haven't completed the broker submission page. I don't think this has it actually. So when the loan officer sends us the submission, they send it to us. I know for a fact this is 5.5 rate. So this is 30 years. So 36, 36. If this was for a 20-year, the way to find out this, you would just calculate 20 times 12, and it'd be 240. So you would change this 360 to 240.
Okay.
If it was a 20-year term. This case is a 30-year fix, so it's going to leave it at 360. This is the appraisal value, the loan amount. So this value here is different. So the loan officer put it at 585, and he's putting the loan amount at 446,500. So once you enter the value and the loan amount, the LTV is going to be calculated. So this, again, is a refinance, and then it's a rate and term refinance. I don't see if this doesn't specify what it is, but if it was a cash out, you would put cash out. This is, like I said, it's a rate and term refinance, so we're going to put it as a limited cash out. So just know whenever it's a rate and term refinance, always click limited.
Okay.
Okay. This is for a conventional loan for his primary home, because this is where he currently lives, for first lien. On refinances, we always want to complete this monthly payment history information. So we're going to look up for our mortgage statement, and then we're just going to add the principal and interest. So 31210 plus 295489. So this is the homeowner's insurance. You're going to open up the homeowner's insurance, and then his premium, this one, 11,841.15. We're going to divide that by 12, and then we're going to add the monthly income here.
4.3.
This same insurance, we're going to copy it onto our proposed monthly insurance as well, because this is his current policy that he's paying. Property taxes. So there's two ways. The way I do it, so our escrow is impounding taxes and insurance, and that account is 654.87. So what I do, or what you can do, is do 854.87 minus the 153.43. So the remaining is our taxes.
Oh, okay.
So this, why isn't it updating? I don't know why it's not updating, but this total number here, when you add these three, should match this number here on our mortgage statement. So 5014 plus 15344 plus 326699 392.87. We're a little off, but it's okay. Probably this one that we rounded up. Again, we're going to match the county taxes to match the monthly present housing. So this is our new proposed PITI, so principal, interest, tax, and insurance. If this was a condo or a PUD, if we had an HOA fee, we would just add it to our association on both
Okay.
sides. Any
Okay.
questions so far?
None.
For purchases, I do want you to know that for purchase, we update the rate here. If it's a condo, you're going to put 0.25 and it's of the loan amount, or if it's a single family, you're going to put 0.35 of the loan amount. Okay. In this case, we're just matching their current policy. For county taxes, for purchase in California, you're going to always put appraisal value, and the rate is going to be 1.25. Okay.
Yeah.
So this very important that when you do this county taxes, you always change this to appraisal value.
Appraisal value. Yeah.
Because the loan amount is a lower value and the value would be less. So this changes our, we don't have it on here, but this changes our DTI ratios. Any questions?
None so far. Thank you.
Now